On a sunny afternoon, Max and Lily sat together on their porch, flipping through old books. They found a big book titled Adventures Around the World.
This animation, which can be up to 30 minutes long, is created using just a simple prompt, and it doesn't require any special skills. The AI handles every step for you. All you have to do is supervise the process. And just so you know, even with the free plan, you can download your animation without any watermark, and commercial use is allowed. I've already shown you how you can use several AIs to write a script, design a storyboard, animate the scenes, and finally edit and add sound. Normally you'd need a few different AIs for each of those stages, but here everything is done automatically and in one single platform. What's really cool is that it can generate animations from 1 to 30 minutes long, and that's pretty amazing. You can even design consistent characters with custom voices, so you can create your own unique character. I'm going to fully introduce this new and evolving AI to you today and show you how it works. I'm Daniel, an experienced 2D and 3D animator. On this channel, I explore AI tools for content creation, especially in animation, and share my insights with you. So stick around. And if you enjoy this type of content, your likes and subscriptions really help us out. So go ahead and click the link in the description to go to the MagicLight website. You can sign up with your email and get free credits to try it out. There are two tools here. One for creating consistent characters, which I'll be using during the animation production to show you how it works. And the other for creating the actual video, which we're going to start with now. The main page of this AI is super simple and user-friendly, but it still gives off a professional animation production vibe. There are 4 main steps in the pipeline, and we need to go through them in order to get the final result. Also, for generating the script, it uses the DeepSeek R1 model, which is really powerful. I created a simple script with 2 main characters using ChatGPT, and I've also included full descriptions of their personalities and appearances, which we'll need later. You probably already know how to use ChatGPT or other AIs like Gemini or DeepSeek, but keep in mind that the more detailed your descriptions are, the better the results will be. Of course, MagicLight can also handle all of this on its own, and it does a great job. So for the first step, there are 2 ways to start. The Smart Script option lets the AI analyze your script and turn it into a professional level script. You can use one of the samples or enter your own story summary. On the left side, you can choose your aspect ratio. There are several languages available here, and I'm going with English. Then you choose one of MagicLight's cool styles. There's realistic, cartoonish, and I'm selecting the Disney style. You can also set your animation duration here, from 1 up to 30 minutes. After a couple of minutes, you'll receive a very polished script that I think is excellent. It includes detailed info like the number of scenes, the estimated animation duration, and how many images or shots will be generated and animated. If you're not happy with the result or want to make it longer or shorter, you can just try again for free. This turned out really well. So if you're cool with it, let's go ahead and try the other method. Use My Content, which leans more on your own script, since the rest of the steps are pretty much the same anyway. Click Next, so MagicLight can analyze the text and break it down into shorter scenes. Here you can delete any scenes that aren't necessary, split a scene in 2, or even merge 2 together. You can also edit the text here or later on. The second step is character design. The AI identified 3 characters in the script, though the farmer isn't really necessary, but we'll keep him as a side character. You can use the AutoCast option to let MagicLight handle the whole thing, or do it manually. To choose the Max character, we go into the library. There are tons of pre-made characters here, all accessible and with a wide variety of styles that definitely cover your taste. But to create a new character, click on Create, then set the name, gender, category, and age, and paste the character prompt you prepared earlier. A really cool feature is that you can upload your own references for the face and outfit, and there are instructions on the right side of the screen to help you. If you're not happy with the result, you can try again by tweaking the prompt or changing the references until you get what you want. For the girl character and the side character, I'll just use the MagicLight samples. The next step is generating the storyboard. Once you click next, it automatically starts the process. Just wait a few moments, and the scenes will be turned into images and arranged in order. As you can see, the storyboard is fully generated, and you get a professional panel where you can edit every part of it. You can view each image clearly, delete any unnecessary ones, or add new ones if needed. When you click on any image, you can edit its details, change the characters, reposition them in the scene, or even add a new character. The next section is the storyboard layout, where you can choose a template from the samples. The prompt that the AI used to generate the image is also available, and you can edit it however you want. One of the great features of MagicLight is that it lets you regenerate images, just like with the characters in the script, completely for free and as many times as you want, so you can really fine-tune your results. Once the images are ready, you can adjust the voiceover speed or set a different pace for the whole animation.
Life was like a box of chocolate.
Life was like a box.
Life was like a box.
Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
This change applies to all the scenes, but if you want, you can assign separate voiceovers or character voices to each one individually. You can also change the text here, and keep in mind that shorter texts result in smoother animations without frame glitches. At this point, you can click Next to get the final animation as a slideshow of images. But if you click on Animate, you can use AI models like Animate Pro, Hailu, and Runway to turn the images into actual video. There's also a lip sync option, which is currently not active. If you're not satisfied with the result, you can rewrite the prompt and try again until the generation is more accurate. You can repeat this process for all the images. While animating, I also regenerated some images and shortened some of the voiceover text to make the final result better. In the final step, Edit, you can choose one of the images as the cover and add a title to it. After that, you can choose whether or not to include subtitles. Before generating the final video, you'll also need to select a background music track. Now let's check out the final result together.
On a sunny afternoon, Max and Lily sat together on their porch, flipping through old books. They found a big book titled Adventures Around the World. They found themselves on a warm, golden beach, where gentle waves lapped at the shore. They built giant sand castles and rested under swaying palm trees. Then, they hopped onto a small wooden sailboat and laughing as dolphins leapt beside them. The next page took them deep into a lush green jungle, full of colorful birds. After that, they arrived at a peaceful flower farm, where they rode bicycles between rows of sunflowers. The adventure continued into the Golden Desert, where they rode camels over soft sand dunes, watched the sunset, and counted stars from a cozy tent. Then, they traveled back in time to the land of dinosaurs. Finally, they climbed a breezy mountain meadow, where wildflowers danced in the wind. As they were back on the porch, everything looked the same, but now, they had a world of memories in their hearts.
This edit stage is completely free too, and you can try it out as many times as you like until you're completely satisfied. From here, you've got options to download the video and images or publish the final animation. You can also view the pricing for different subscription plans of this AI along with the features each one offers. I hope this was helpful for you.